It's me again, Demetrius Andrade, and if you're looking to take your fight game to the next level, try this, the Fighter Stack. Everything you need.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas here in San Antonio, being joined with the hometown kid, Mario Barrios. Mario, hey man, good to see you. I know it's been a few weeks since your fight with Tank finished. Just how are the last few weeks been for you and the reception you've gotten here back home?
Last 2 weeks, I've been back home, finally just, resting my body, after a long camp, and a great fight. And, just been back home, enjoying myself, family, everything. And, but I mean, the response I got after the fight, it's been good. I really got that, that love and support, from everybody. And, I was able to take away a lot, from the last fight.
Yeah, I took an Uber ride actually yesterday, and the Uber driver brought up your name, and he said these exact words: "We don't care that he lost, we still rock with him. That's what we do over here in San Antonio." And I was like, damn, like you got it like that out here.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's one thing I've always loved, about being from here. The love and support, that we show, not only, our boxers, but all of, our hometown athletes, whether you're a basketball player, whether you're a boxer, whether you're a football player, the love and support is always felt here.
You've been enjoying the time off? You look a little rounder, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you've been enjoying yourself, huh?
Yeah, no, definitely. But like I said, I mean, I've been resting my body.
Been feeding your body, bro.
Been like, man, been eating some good food back here. And like I said, just enjoying myself.
You deserve it, man. It was a great fight, man. Really great fight. Have you had a chance to watch it yet? And if you have, like, what'd you make of how the fight played out?
I thought it was a very entertaining fight. I thought I was boxing, really nicely. I mean, of course, looking back, there's always things, I wish I would have done differently, or I could do differently. And but overall, man, I was happy with my performance. My team was happy with the performance, and we're not dwelling on the fact that we took the first loss, but we're gonna continue on growing from this, in every way that we can.
What were some of those things that you felt like, man, I shouldn't have done this, or maybe I could have done this a little bit differently?
Like there's a lot, I would go back, work the body a little bit more early on, try to put him on his back foot more than I was. But I mean, like again, there's never a fight that I have had. We're looking back on it. I would do it, exactly the same way. There's always something, I could do better and I could do differently.
Like I mentioned, it was a great fight. You were winning on a lot of people's scorecards up until the knockdowns happened. How were those knockdowns? Like, how did his power feel in there? It was the first time, I'd ever touched the canvas. He definitely, he has that explosiveness and that power that we had, that we were, expecting him to have. But, it's part of boxing. There was never anything that, that I got hit with, that I knew that, where I wouldn't be able to continue. And, even with the stoppage, I still didn't see why it was stopped. I still thought, I could have continued, and I really wish, I would have got to, but I mean, that's not how things played out that night. But I'm just moving forward from here. Yeah, I saw an interview that you did that you mentioned that you weren't too happy with how the fight ended.
I was a little confused with the ref's call because he had yelled stop, and I didn't really know why he had yelled stop, and but then he waved his hands, and at that point, there's nothing I could do. I can't sit there and argue with him. He felt that it was the necessary call, and I don't agree with it, but that was his call.
Were you aware that you were up in the fight? Like, did you have a feeling, and was your corner telling you, like, hey, Mario, you're winning this fight, or did you think it was rather close?
I thought it was rather close, but I knew I was definitely in that fight. And, I could see Davis's corner, that it was getting hectic, like if they were worried, round by round. So I knew I was doing something right. And, the plan was, just to keep it, how we had it. And, just to try to land more, as the rounds went on.
Did you, by chance, I know you're in the corner, your corner like covers you up, but did you see like Floyd like go up to Tank? Because there was a moment in the telecast where he tells Tank, "You're down, like you're down unofficially on the card."
Yeah, no, I mean that's one thing. In between rounds, I was able to see. Like I said, I know his corner was getting hectic. I could see Mayweather getting up. Tank listening. Kind of just looking around and listening to too many people at once. So I mean, like I said, I knew I was doing something right, and like I said, that was definitely a fight. I was for sure, I was in that fight, and that's why I was a little down about the fight getting called off by the ref, but like I said, it's part of the business.
Yeah, it is. It's sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. How's it been dealing with this loss?
It's been good, like I said, of course,
we get random people just walking in over here.
Yeah, of course, I wasn't, that's not what I had wanted, me and my team. But, that's, like I said, that's the sport of boxing. He was the better man that night. But, I know from here, but I can only go up. I still have a lot to do in this sport. And I'm excited, just to get back to work and get moving forward again.
Yeah, that's a good view to have, because a lot of times when a fighter suffers their first loss, it's a really devastating thing for them. They get really depressed and sad about it.
Yeah, no, man, the boxing fans are pretty rough. But I've had wins, that didn't feel as good as this past loss, and so I'm thankful, that I gained a lot of supporters from this last fight, and yeah, that I was able, to just show everybody the fighter that I am, and what I bring every time I step into the ring.
No, that's very true. I think your stock went up regardless of what happened in the fight. I think a lot more people are going to be interested in seeing you again. In terms of 140, I know when I spoke to you, the fight that you had on Tank's undercard, you had mentioned that you wanted to go up to 147. Was that the last time we're going to see you at 140, or do you still feel you can fight at 140?
Given the opportunity, we might, stay at 140. We can sit down and talk to my team. But the move is definitely it's going to be soon. Up to welterweight. We saw, with this last fight, the weight, it's not coming off, how it used to. No, not saying I struggled or anything. Made the weight and everything good. I felt strong. I had a great camp for that fight. But it's the move to 147 is definitely soon.
Do you think Tank should stay at 140? You being in there with him and knowing the size of, you're a big 140 too. How do you think he can accommodate at 140 pounds?
I think Tank would be able to accomplish, quite a bit. If he decided to stay at 140. It was powerful in there, explosive. It's still very quick, and there's a lot of fights that could be built. I think that could be made for him there.
I think in the fight with you, it showed that the size does play a difference with him, because he's smaller. Because you landed a lot of good shots in there against him too, as well.
Yeah, no.
It showed that he's beatable. He's vulnerable.
Yeah, I think again, I was in that fight. I don't know whether I was up on the cards or not, but I said, I had the fight very close. In my head when I was in there, but yeah.
Does he beat a guy like a Josh Taylor, like the other 140s, in your opinion?
I'm not gonna go and say all that, but I think it would be a great fight to watch unfold.
You made someone a little annoyed, and you probably know his name because he wanted to fight with you, Regis Prograis. Did you hear the comments that he said about you going into this fight with Tank and all the other stuff that he said since?
Nah, I don't pay attention much.
Well, he's angry because he said he was promised a fight with you, and then you go and you say you're going to move to 147, and then you end up fighting Tank.
I don't know what he be saying. I don't pay attention much to what he says. We never promised anybody anything. And I speak for myself at the end of the day. I don't really worry about all the other nonsense, especially the shit that he be talking. But
that is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess at this point you said maybe 147, maybe staying at 140. I know it's really about the type of fight, the matchup that really gets your motivation going. Who's there at 140 that can maybe do that, and who's there at 147 that can maybe do that?
There's a lot in both, but like I said, I mean, before this fight with Gervonta, I was looking, I was already about to make that move to 147. So, that's leaning more, to where I'm going to be going, as opposed to 140. But I mean, there's a lot of fights out there, to be made, that have the magnitude, to be great fights.
And you're a fighter that's shown that you mix it up and you're not afraid to fight as well. And like I said, I think your stock really went up after this fight, that you're going to be a guy that fans are going to want to see, and they know now, like, hey, Mario Barrios comes to fight. With that being said, do you take the rest of the year off? Do you get as soon as you can back in the ring? Like, what's your plan?
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely want to be back in the ring, before this year is over. At least once, I mean, if it could be twice, that'd be awesome too. But I've already started running again. I'm ready, going to be back in the gym next week. I never take too much time off, and I'm like I said, this fight has definitely motivated me more than anything. Taking this loss, and I'm just excited, to come back and continue, to show fight fans and just everybody, the fighter that Mario Barrios is.
So you said it motivates you. So regardless, you're taking it in stride, but it does kind of irk you a little bit. Like, damn, like I fucking lost. Like I need to get back to what I do.
It's a fight I know that I was in. If the fight wouldn't have gotten stopped, and that's why it's so motivating, because I know, damn, like it was that close. And they got caught off, with a round and a half left. So it has made me more hungry than anything.
All right, hey Mario, man. Good seeing you, bro. Great chatting with you as well. Mario Barrios right here, looking for his return soon, maybe at the end of the year, but not 2022. End of this year, he's going to be back in the ring. This is Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.